heroes of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. This is Jordan James. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Play action now. Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll lead to a second down. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go play action, Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability...
And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From 29. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. We'll send a tight end in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there's all holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Packers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter, and it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. Start on the ground. He'll get in behind his blockers and get forward for a pickup of 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. From the gun, it's Love. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact.
And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover on down.
They'll go play action with Purdy. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
It is 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
Battle shotgun. It's bumped. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Ricky Pearsall deep for the Niners. Returnable from the 17. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point is up and good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is low. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the count. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Handoff here, up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nick Martin is there to bring him down. 3rd down and 3. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have a Packers 1st down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 33 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He's got it at the 7. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the markers. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. Cooper with the grab. 37. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
To throw, it's Purdy. And that one incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
He'll throw again with Purdy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And this is the predicament that a lot of defenders find themselves in, Mike, when the quarterback decides to scramble. They've got two options. Stay in coverage and don't give up the big play over your head. But then it opens up a lot of rush lanes for the quarterback and his legs. But now, in this case, he decides to gamble, that he rolls the dice that he can get to the quarterback and abandon his coverage responsibilities. It pays off, and he's able to come away with the sack.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And third down coming up. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he will score! Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown, 49ers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Loves to throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
It is a big-time play for the Packers. 54 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Love. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Tigbee. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Back near the goal line, it's Purdy. And the completion. Too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Now Love. That's caught by Golden, right side.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Uh-oh. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Niners offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one rifled in there. It is complete. That's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes. Packers going to use their final timeout now as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Packers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 9. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Taken in by Higbee. Love saying, let's go, fellas. Gotta get set.
That's good.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. And they'll take this down inside the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Love to throw. He finds Caden Reed for the grab. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run with Allen. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49ers' 15-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
It's 4th down.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Packers will cut the deficit down to 2. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's James. Some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. To return, it's Nixon. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. On the kid, this is Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
That's good.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the game.
And pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed, touchdown Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will up the lead to 5.
Packers 26. 49ers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Purdy. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the 49er 1st down.
They'll go with James. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got 3rd down coming up.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down, San Francisco.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
49ers.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. James. And this time they are ready to throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially...
And he'll take it on in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here's Mixon on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 9. Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. You can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to take the lead here in the fourth.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here's Saul, going to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
at the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with James. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, 49ers.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's first and 10.
San Francisco.
Here's a handoff to James. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
From
second
29.
and 7.
Here's second and 7. They keep it on the ground with James. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. And this one online. And it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This is first and 10. On the handoff, it's Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We're stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now, a big third down. They'll drop the throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. So you roll the dice on offense, and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Gun, it's Jones. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Jones pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over.
On first down, it's Love. He'll step up and run. Second down now, but the clock still moves.
Second and 4. The 23-yard line.
They'll run here. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
By Julian Blackman.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.